Hello guys, today's video is about the Witch Doctor changes on the test server on the PTR for the new patch 2.2 that's hitting very soon, actually, very soon. So what's new for Witch Doctor? Oh, I'm just going to cover the Witch Doctor for this particular video because I'm a bit short on time. Basically I've got to stream in a minute and there's an enormous amount of changes, but I will put all these changes link for you guys in the description of the video. So I'm just going to go over the Witch Doctor gear changes and skill changes. Let's start off, man. Okay, so this was new. This was only released last night. Literally last night, man, on the thing, man. It's a Fetish Army, a Fetish Ambush. Currently, basically, this is some little pets that hits for 250 damage as cold when they're first summoned. Now it's 680%. So what's that? 3,400% AoE when they're summoned. So if you've got a Star Metal Kukri, which refreshes Fetish Army, you can, well, not spam it, but you know, you have an extra bomb at your arsenal. So a cold build now will be actually viable, which is absolutely fantastic. I suggested this change on my stream a while ago, so it's good that Blizzard are listening. Blizzard, thank you, man. This is really good, really good. Excellent. It's nice to have a cold build that is, you know, actually viable at long last. Yeah. Okay, so Horn, Consuming Spirit, a life per second increase from 2.2k to 4.2. Damage card change from cold to fire. Okay. Skill 1 change, Poison Spirit. Fixes the issue with this rune from increasing to damage itself. So now Poison Spirit debuff will work for itself for its DOT. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right, guys, massive change here is Hex. Hex will now turn all enemies within 12 yards into a chicken instead of just one enemy. So basically it's AoE now. Now, I now prefer this than Confusion Mash Paranoia and all that sort of shit, man. This is much better. It's on a much shorter cooldown. It's only 15 seconds rather than a minute with the other one. Personally, I love this, man. I absolutely love this. When you've got GI, you can just spam it and turn the thing around into chickens and make them take an extra 20% damage. Fantastic. Increases the maximum range for both hexing enemies and healing friendlies. The minimum time between hex cast by effect will increase from 3 to 4 seconds. That's not too bad. And duration for which enemies can be hex reduced from 4 seconds to 3 seconds. So it's slightly, it's only 1 second less, but you know, you can cast it much more often, and it's an AoE now. So overall, it's fantastic. Okay, Plague of Toads. We all use this to generate fetish sycophants, but now the proc coefficient has been reduced. The reason is now there is a new belt called the Belt of Transcendence. When you can't use a mana spender, it summons you a fetish instantly. I know, so it's fantastic. So you don't need to use the passive anymore, and it's brilliant. So pretty much all you got to do now is just have Haunt Poison Spirit on your bar as your fetish generator, and it's just marvelous, man. It's marvelous, brilliant. Okay, Spirit Walk. Cooldown reduced from 15 to 12 seconds, which is good. This ability does not start its cooldown now until its effects expire. So basically, it only starts cooldown after it's run out, after the effects is gone. The reason is because there's so much new cooldown gear in the next patch. Otherwise, you'd be indestructible. You can just pretty much cast Spirit Walk all the time, and you never take no damage. That's why Blizzard done this. Okay, it does fuck up the mobility of Jade Harvester quite a lot, and survivability of Jade. But otherwise, there's certain new items in the game you won't be able to take no damage. So it sucks, but you know, it's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. This only changed last night as well. Soul Harvest, man. Intelligence bonus granted by each enemy harvested increased from 2% to 3%. So that's pretty fucking cool. I like this. So even more DPS. Skilled Language has been redesigned. Now increases your armor by 30% and reduces enemy movement speed by 80. So basically, especially if you're playing Jade now, you've got yourself a little armor buff, which you can keep up pretty much all the time. So more damage reduction for Jade, which is good, which helps with the Spirit Walk nerf. So that's quite nice. Okay, Summon Zombie Dogs, guys. Final gift. Loads of people using this for the Zero Dogs build to generate glows for Demon Hunters and that sort of stuff in Greater Rifts to push the Rift in really high. But unfortunately, it's now been removed and it's now been replaced to Chilled to the Bone. Enemies hit by Zombie Dogs are chilled for 3 seconds and take 15% increased damage from all sources. Wow, that is absolutely nuts. Sucks for people who just bought loads of Zero Dog gear to spam globes, man. But guys, if you've got that gear now, get rid of it, man. Get rid of it before it's completely useless. The next patch, man, that's it. It's just garbage, man. It's going to be garbage, unfortunately. Okay, Fetish Sycophants now, guys. This is an enormous change for the Witch Doctor. It's absolutely massive. This is a massive change. Right, the proc chance is now from 10 to 15%, which is nice. But this is new. This just came out last night. Fetish Sycophants damage is now increased by your highest elemental damage type at the time of summoning. I know! It's absolutely crazy. So basically what this means now, Sycophants ain't just physical all the time by default. So say you're running a poison build, and I don't know, you're running an extra 60% poison damage, something like that. That damage is calculated for the Sycophants, and their DPS will go through the fucking roof. This is an enormous change for the pet build for the Witch Doctor. It is so good. It is unbelievable. It's just so good, man. I can't state how good and significant this change is. This is massive right here. Such a big change. Fantastic. Right, so that's the skill change for the doc. There is an enormous amount of stuff. Like I said, I ain't got time to go through all of this at the moment. But there is some new items as well, which I will go through very quickly. Which I'm just going to go through the dock stuff, man, which is going to affect the dock most in the next patch. Bastions as well, which is basically focus restraint rings. It's been changed slightly now. You get 50% increased damage after casting a resource generating attack or primary skill, and you get 50% extra damage. So, but now it's when you hit a cast of resource effects. So you can't just spam it on the ground, for instance, to generate that extra DPS. It doesn't work like that anymore. You must actively hit a monster. But you're basically getting 100% increased damage from this 2-set button, which is amazing. So that's really good. Convention of Elements. Okay, this used to be called the BlizzCon ring. Gain 150 to 200% increased damage to a single element for 4 seconds. And basically what happens, it rotates. It rotates for all these different elements. Now, it's quite a cool ring. I'm not too sure where it's going to fit at the moment, but it's pretty cool. It's quite a nice ring, man. It's quite a nice ring. Okay, Corrupted Ashspring is a new 2-hand sword. This thing looks really cool. Upon accumulating 5 skeletons, they explode for 1000% weapon damage and transforms into an Ashspring for a short time. And then it procs for 4,500, 6,000 weapon damage. That's holy. That's pretty fucking sick. There's so much new stuff here. There's a new dagger here that freezes enemies. There's so much new stuff, man. I'm just quickly going to skip through, though, just to see what's new over here. Ice Blink Man, new legendary gem. Your cold skills now apply chill effects, and your chill effects now slow enemy movement speed by an additional 5%. Pretty cool. The additional movement speed reduction is increased by 4% per rank, 0.4%, sorry. At 25 rank, you gain 10% increased chance to critically strike chilled or frozen enemies. Holy shit, that's good. That's a really nice Ice Blink gem. That's pretty cool. Indium Sword, this was the cooldown sword. Cooldowns are reduced by 8 to 10 seconds for 15 seconds after killing an elite pack. It just used to do 4 to 6 second cooldown. This sword was going to be massive in a lot of builds, but now it's not so good. You know, 15 seconds after an elite pack is meh. You know, it's just going to be for T6 now, which is kind of sad, really. I was quite disappointed with a massive nerf of this weapon. Never mind, man, never mind. Mutilation Guard is a new gem, goes 10% melee damage reduction, then 1% per rank. At 25, while below 50% life, you may move unhindered through enemies. That's not too bad. Poxvol's got buffed as well. Puzzle Ring. Renarly gifts now snack up to 100. That's fucking awesome. Okay, Summerluck, Shiver's Hammer is pretty good. So it's an enormous amount of new stuff. Now this is another item for the dock, man, that is pretty fucking huge, man. Broken Promises. After 5 consecutive non-critical hits, your chance of critical hit is increased by 100% for 3 seconds. So this ring can be really good. You can take away crit out. It should be crit all the time. It'd be nuts, man. Nagel Ring, this is quite cool. Everyone knows what the Nagel Ring does, that magic fine ring. Now summons a fallen lunatic to your side every... It was 10 to 15 seconds, now it's just a flat out 12 seconds. And they now do a bigger explosion as well. It doesn't say it here at the moment, but they do big explosions. So basically you get those little fallen lunatic, they fucking stab themselves and blow up. You can have your own ones now. And this ring works on your follower! Oh no, it works on your follower! It's crazy, man. So your follower fucking flying around, chucking at these fallen lunatic, blowing shit up. Cool fun, man. Cool fun. Okay, this is one of the best rings, man, in this patch. Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. Your first hit with each cast of a resource attack reduces the remaining cooldown of one of your abilities by 1 second. So this is basically the new cooldown ring in the next patch, and it's massive. It will make a lot of builds really viable. It's very, very cool. So it's also a Season 2 only legendary as well. Oculus Ring. This was quite interesting. Oculus Ring at the moment is just the attack speed ring. Basically, you can double attack speed on this thing. But now, chance to create an area of focus power on killing a monster. Damage increased by 35 to 40% withstand this area. It's like a mini slam dance, and it goes off all the time. It goes off all the time. I set this ring out. You just stand in the aura, and your DPS just goes for the fucking roof. It's basically like having a slam dance, a bonus slam dance on a ring. It's very, very cool. Right, let me just skip down now to the Witch Doctor stuff quickly, because otherwise this video just take forever. But like I said, guys, I'll put the link to you guys in the link of the thing, and you guys can go through it bit by bit. Right, Witch Doctor new stuff, guys, new doc stuff, man. So let's go to here. Right, Haunted Girdle. This is a new item, a new legendary belt. Haunt releases 1 extra spirit. Needless to say, this will be fantastic for Jade Harvester build. Absolutely, an extra 1 spirit is an enormous amount of damage. That's awesome. Changes to Homunculus as well, guys. At the moment, it's 4 to 6 seconds. You need Invit crit and fetch army damage most of the time to make this viable. Now, this is crazy. Time to summon a zombie dog to your side is reduced from 4 to 6 seconds to 2 seconds. 2 seconds, man! Wow. And get this, now rolls with 20 to 25% more sacrifice damage as a 5th primary. It always rolls 20 to 25% all the time. So that means you can have 70% sacrifice damage now on your gear. Wow, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Use Boogeyman and Circle of Life. Just go bam, 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 bam. Oh man, the DPS is going to be nuts, especially with Toolman's Finger as well, yeah, TMF, because that dog explodes, what, 3,000% damage? You could, for T6 especially, man, that DPS is going to be crazy. Really crazy. New legendary ring. This is a seasonal 2 little ring. It's called Little Man's Finger. I believe it's called Short Man's Finger at the moment on the PTR. Gargantuan instead summons 3 smaller Gargantuans, each more powerful than the original. I've tested this ring on the PTR, and it's amazing. You get 3 little Gargs, and it's possible with the new Zodiac ring that gives you cooldown as well, where you're just spamming Haunt and stuff, to bloody just keep the cooldown and just spam Rifle Protector, the big fire Gargs. And people are reporting hitting in the billions, guys, about 1 billion, 1.5 billion, 1.7 billion on this ring already with a new setup. With the new Jade set. Oh, sorry, not Jade set, the new Zunimassa set, which we'll get into in a minute, which is unbelievable, by the way. Oh no, it's fucking cool, man. So this ring, man, is extremely fun. It's very, very good. Okay, Jade Harvester, guys, has been changed. There's the current passes we've got in the moment. 500 intel, bit of mana regen. Soul Harvest consumes your damage over time effects. So everyone knows what Jade does. Just a DOT set which consumes the dots. 2 set bonus. Now this is amazing. When Haunt lands on an enemy already affected by Haunt, it instantly deals 10 seconds worth of Haunt damage. I've tested this on my current gear for my Poison Jade Doctor. I'm hitting for about 200 mil plus on this, and it crits as well, which is really cool. So as you're spamming the Haunt when I already had it, you just keep spamming and it crits. So basically the problem with Jade Harvester was single target damage, especially against Rift Guardian. It was very, very boring to play against Rift Guardians, so it's good against trash and all that shit. But now when you're spamming against a bloody Rift Guardian, it's much, much better, man. It's much better, and it's just brilliant. It's just absolutely brilliant, man. It's just really, really good. It does a lot of damage now. It's very 10 seconds of damage is a lot on your gear, especially if you're using like a bloody an ancient furnace or something. I'm using a bloody wormwood at the moment. I was hitting for 200 mil on a guardian already. I was like, whoa, man! If I had a fucking ancient furnace, this would be absolutely nuts. It'd be like 300 mil at least. So yes, fucking amazing. Okay, 4th set bonus. Soul Harvest gains the effect of every rune. Not too bad. Most of the runes, unfortunately, on Soul Harvest ain't that great. But it does mean that we get that new armor buff rune with the other shit. So this is still pretty decent, but it's better. Okay, now this is a new change that happened just another 6 set bonus. The amount of DOT damage detonated increased from 30 seconds to 40 seconds. So when you harvest now, you're going to get an extra 10 seconds on top, and it's going to hit even fucking harder. So this is a good change, man. Good change. So Jade Harvest, guys, has been buffed considerably. Okay, so what else has changed? Particular Visage, we know this, the lockdown mask, now displays a buff icon indicating the duration of the Horrify effect. Excellent, fantastic. Now, guys, Zunimassa. We all know how bad Zuni has been for forever. It's just used for Carnival most of the time, and it's just a bit of a joke, really. It's a bit of a joke. But this is the current Zuni set. In 250 intel, a bit of mana, bit of all res. It's 4th set. Fetch army lasts until they die. Yeah, it's just used for Carnival pretty much, and basic stuff we used to start the game. But now it's got an additional set pieces, which are gloves and legs. I don't agree with gloves. We should have had shoulders, but shoulders are an amulet. But either way, it's in there now, so you know it's all good. Okay, 2 set bonus. Your fetch army now lasts until they die, so it's now moved to a 2 set, which is awesome. So it's there now, it's on a 4 set. 4 set bonus. Now, guys, this is absolutely Massive, 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 massive fucking change. 4-set bonus. You and your pets take 2% reduced damage for every fetish you have alive. Yes, that's right. 46% damage reduction at peak pets. And it is so easy now to get your pets up to 23. It's absolutely a doddle. So basically what this is free unity built into the set, which helps with all the problems with the pet dying all the time. Of course the character itself, but, you know, especially when we're playing pet builds in higher refs, especially they just die like flies. So you know what I mean, this 4 set is just amazing. It makes you so fucking tanky on the Witch Doctor. It's unreal. I've been testing the PTR. It is so much fun, man. Blizzard, well done, man. This is a really, really much needed set bonus. It's fantastic. 6-set bonus, right. New set bonus. Enemies hit by your mana spenders. Now, it was 250. I had an enormous post going up on the US forums basically saying how to fix Zuni, and they've listened. They listened to not just me, to everyone else in the community as well. Everyone's been doing loads and loads of feedback on the PTR and things. And now pets do 275% more damage from your pets for 4 seconds, which is absolutely fucking amazing. So the Zuni set now is very, very good. It is very good. Unfortunately, though, if you're going to use this set with one of the new rings, like I don't know, so the Shortman's Finger, for instance, where it gives you multi-guard, you can't use. You're going to have to either give up your Taskers and Theos or your Jerem. Now, obviously, you're not going to give up your Jerem because it's all about the pet deeps, man. So you have to swap out your Taskers, for instance. But you know, for Carnival, this is absolutely amazing. Yeah, because there's Zuni gloves. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely nuts. I do think Carnival is going to be one of the better builds for Witch Doctor in the next patch, 2.2 for Season 3. It's going to be absolutely fucking crazy. And I can't wait to see how far we can get now. Absolutely brilliant, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, guys, another massive change as well for the doc is the Zunimassa String of Skulls. Now, we all know this, man. Use what the usual sort of rolls, invet crit, bit of fetish arming damage. Read this shit, man. Now rolls 20 to 25% fetish arming damage as a 5th primary effect. So basically, it's always going to roll this fetish arming damage, and you can roll extra fetish arming damage on top, so you can run 70% fetish army damage if you want to. 70%! What the fuck, man? That's what I was talking about Carnival. Carnival is going to go absolutely fucking nuts. It's going to go nuts, man. So, the Witch Doctor is looking extremely good in Season 3, and I can't wait to try this stuff out, man. Absolutely nuts. One more item, guys, is the Belt of Transcendence, new legendary belt. Summon a fetish cyclone when you hit with a mana spender. So pretty much now, Rain of Toads will be replaced with Haunt Poison Spirit. And you just put this belt on. You don't need fetish cyclone's passive anymore. You can chuck whatever the fuck you want in there. And you got another another spender, man, which is amazing. Then you can use a Hellfire Amulet as well. And get rid of another fucking passive. You know what I mean? You can really, really juggle up the skills of the Witch Doctor, man. And it's just nuts, man. It's just nuts. So there's a lot of ways we can play the Witch Doctor in the next patch. For instance, we don't have to use the full 6 bonus of the Zuni, man. We could just use 4-set bonus of Zunimassa Haunt, and then use 2 parts of Jade, and make it so we can have this extra crit from the Haunt. You know what I mean? There's a lot of ways we can play differently in the next patch, and it's looking fantastic, man. But like I said, man, there's an enormous amount of patch notes here, enormous amount of patch notes, and I'll put the rest of the link for you guys in the description below. And there you go, guys. That's the new Witch Doctor changes. I hope you're excited as I am, because I can't fucking wait for this one, man. And also, guys, I did a video just before this, but Season 2 ends on the 5th of April, and Season 3 starts on the 10th of April. Yeah, just around the fucking corner, boys. Yeah, man. Let's start rocking it up. Okay, guys, I'm out of it. I'm going to go stream now. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. As usual, guys, please like and subscribe. If you've got any comments below, chuck them down there. Get hypes up, guys. Season 3 is ink with a new fucking shit. Boom!